My earliest memories of my mom would have to be our weekly Wednesday night meetings. I'm 6 years old, riding on the van with my siblings and other children from the neighborhood as we drive from Boston to Framingham State Prison, which is about a 45-minute drive. There, my mother is serving a life without parole sentence. Once we arrive, the security guards, they search our small bodies and lead us into the family visiting room. There's a small glass window where you can see a little bit of the outside. A couple toy boxes filled with games, puzzles, coloring books, crayons, most of them broken, and this big, huge mural of a colorful parrot on the back wall. Most of our family photos include that parrot. I see my mom. She smiles and hugs me and kisses me and says, "Hey, baby girl." Those are some of my favorite hugs. For the next 2 hours, we sing, talk, dance, play. We do everything that we can't do with her on the outside. Eventually, the guards come and they say that it's time to go home. I immediately start to cry. We're back on the van heading to Boston, and we always pass this little white house that's about a mile away from the prison. And I say to myself, when I get older, I'm gonna live in that house because it's close to my mom. Years go by, and now we're teenagers. And instead of traveling on the van, we're traveling on the train, making the walk 20 minutes down to the prison. And even on those days where I don't have enough money for cab fare, I make sure to save a couple dollars to buy her Swedish fish because those were her favorite. And instead of being in that family room, we're back on the other side where the adults visit, and I'm sitting across from her. We talk, we laugh, we play, we joke. I notice that our conversations are very limited. I don't share too many happy things because she can't participate. I don't share too many sad or bad things because she's not there to support. Time goes on, and I become a young woman. I find out, too, that I'm going to be a mother. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I want to be the type of mother that I had, loving, caring, beautiful, but also the type of mother that I didn't have, active and present every day in my child's life. Our conversations naturally open up. We talk about everything: hair, clothes, family, my living situation, and even my personal relationship. I no longer felt scared or ashamed or like I had to hide anything. Naturally, I was able to communicate with my mother. We even discussed her case. She said one day she was in an abusive relationship and an argument escalated, got out of control. She stabbed her boyfriend. I still remember the first day she met my daughter, Chrisai. She was 2 weeks old, and we had traveled again on the train down to Framingham. I pushed her in the stroller, and we were back in that family room. Everything was the same, everything, except for my mother. I could tell that she was weaker, her eyes, her hands, her feet. But I also knew that she was stronger. She was a licensed cosmetologist. She graduated from BU in liberal arts, and she was a mentor and a peer to so many women on the inside. I remember one day her friend connected me to an organization that supports incarcerated women and their family members. Through that organization, it led me to the district attorney's office, and then to a brand new lawyer, and then to the integrity unit, whose job is to investigate old cases and how they were handled. I remember sitting down with her lawyer as she discussed So many issues with the case: racism, sexism, ineffective counsel, the lack of mental health, so many different things. It frustrated me because I understood if all those things were taken into consideration, she would have and could have been home 10, 20 years ago. Eventually, the support kept coming from my mother. This led us to the decision that the Integrity Unit decided. They changed her case from first-degree murder, life without parole, to second degree, which made her immediately eligible for parole. This was exciting to my whole family. We now envision a future where my mother could come home and be with us. So instead of me thinking that she would never come home and be free, I envision one day where I can ride to Framingham with my daughter in the back, pick up my mother, and ride away from Framingham, that little white house, and all of the difficult memories. Thank you.